we are at the first winery on the wine tour. I have 3 glasses, and we're all gonna be doing pretty much tasting. We get to pick our wine. So I got a Merlot, I got a bourbon cab, and I got a estate Chardonnay. They all, like, the winery is so pretty, and it's like large. I thought it was gonna be like a tour of the actual winery, but I think it's just to like drink the wine. It's not an actual tour. But this is the first one. We have 2 more. They say it's about a 4-hour trip to like get to like travel, and you get to spend an hour at each place. So that's 3 hours and an hour worth of traveling. But yeah, just waiting for everyone else to come outside, and we're gonna enjoy.
Like on top of your eye? No, like
it's so cute.
I don't see anything. Come on, don't do nothing crazy.
Right.
Huh? Don't do nothing crazy.
Who wants to say the toast?
Right, I need to get the boomerang.
I'm so sorry, but I think where this gum, I can't drink this gum no more. That was perfect.
Yeah, they're supposed to like tell you how to drink the wine. I feel like I remember you're supposed to like smell it. You gotta spin it. You take a sip, then you swirl it around.
Why did you go? I feel like, did we go on a wine tour?
I feel like we did, and we couldn't drink.
As children?
Have we done that? Why would they do that to us?
We did in Put in Bay.
Yeah,
we did.
Y'all drink in Put in Bay?
No, but remember we went to the winery?
Yeah.
And we couldn't drink because we were children. Who takes children to a winery?
I understand what they mean by dry now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers. Well, we're gonna have to do this again because I'm vlogging, and then I also need a boomerang. Content. So we're going in, right?
What was the name of it? I don't know. I asked him, he doesn't know either.
Yeah. We're just taking it out. That's good. Ooh.
You see it fall?
What is that? Which one is
The
that?
colors are very pretty in these
like
reds
the
too.
Nothing wrong with the content.
This is a deep. They have
It's probably just dusty.
So where are you gonna get the? Do you have other contacts?
Nope. No, this is my last pair. And my glasses are in my... Huh?
Can you take a picture of me?
Yes, I can. Let me get out of the way of the other people.
Oh, Martinique.
Martinique, please remember this is a church.
I got it already. Why are you posing like this?
I'm not wanting my purse.
Oh my god.
Okay, everyone, I'm sorry.
You guys can go. I
ahead.
don't care.
Please go ahead.
Wait. I'm ready.
Okay, sorry.
When I would go to church as a kid, those are the best place for a nap. Yeah. Okay.
And crown.
Okay, we are at winery number 2. It's actually a church. You guys saw us walk in. So pretty. We're just sitting out on this like open patio. Gorgeous. One day I'm gonna have my own little winery. Probably not this big because I'm not trying to take care of all this land. But something cute. Something small and cute. Am I gonna die for eating this?
That's what I said. I like them though. The green ones are nasty.
Yeah, because I don't think they're done yet. No, they was eating grapes for me.
Literally beautiful. I did. It was actually pretty good. But I also now feel like I may die, so. Ew. Gorgeous.
Right.
I mean, the evidence was there that the bug was in there.
She looked at it.
This is the third winery. This was like a full restaurant. We ordered food. We're just waiting for that to come out. I got a flight again. This is a semi-sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I got the Chardonnay.
So pretty. So we finished the wine tour. And we're now back at the lodge to pick up our cars. And that is the end of the Bachelorette Weekend. I'll give you guys a recap once I go home, but that will pretty much be the end of this vlog. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. At home, Bachelorette Weekend is over. I'm actually working right now, but I wanted to come. Told you guys I would update you before I close out the vlog on the weekend, and so that's what I'm gonna do now. So I won't be like looking at my computer and looking back and forth, but I just want to give you guys an update real quick. So we went to Geneva on the Lake, which is like actually a very popular places for bachelorettes. There's like a whole bunch of wineries in the area. There's like this hotel lodge that has stuff that has like a pool and all this stuff going on, and there's like all these beautiful cottages around. It's like a really pretty place. Turns out we've actually been there before. When we were walking up the strip, we were all like, I feel like we've been here before, because everyone that I went with were my cousins, because it's my cousin's wedding. And we were like, oh, like we felt like we've been here before. And turns out we did. Our aunt had took us there before. She said we all went on a family trip. And I just had like this vivid memory of being in this arcade playing air hockey, and sure enough, that was the actual arcade we had went to. But yeah, so we were walking around, and that's when we realized that. But we originally wanted to stay at the lodge, but then the lodge was booked up, so we ended up getting this really nice cabin across the street, which you guys saw. And the cabin was gorgeous, perfect size for us because there's only a couple of us staying there. First night we get in, we already knew that we were just like gonna chill back at the cottage for the first night, so we just go into the strip to get some food. And we're just walking around, you know, first thing we already see is like Blue Lives Matter flag, so we're already like, oh, okay, so this is how this is gonna be. We're walking up and down the strip, like trying to find food. We're getting like looks and everything. Like I felt like people were looking at us like they had never seen Black people before. They were just like, what the fuck are you doing here? But then we walked into the first restaurant that we decided to eat at, and we're the only specks of brown in there, which is fine. That's not, I mean, it's not fine, but it happens, and we didn't really deter us from going anyways. But there's this restaurant in the back of the bar, so we walk to the back of the bar, we go in there, and literally it's like super awkward. We get food, and I don't know if my cousins feel this way, but the server was kind of like real jittery, which I didn't really understand, and we were nervous, so I don't know, maybe she was picking up on that. But as soon as we sat down, we were like, can we order to go? And she's like, well, we don't do to go food, but if you guys want, just go ahead and order something, and then I'll immediately bring you boxes and you guys can just go. So I'm like, okay, we'll do that. So I'm thinking like she obviously could tell that we were like, yeah, we're probably not supposed to be here. So we order food. It's taking a really long time, but that's fine. We're still just like sitting there, like people are looking at us, like it's getting really awkward, but whatever. So we get our food, we go back, and we just go back to the room. Anyways, the food there, I had a chicken sandwich. Chicken wasn't done. chicken wasn't done. So we were just like, whatever, we're gonna order some takeout. We ordered takeout from this other place and just got like pizzas. I got like a turkey sandwich. Kept it really simple. So that was the first night. The second night was better. Because we started to see like people of color when we were walking around on the strip. We were like, okay, this is better. There's like, obviously it wasn't like a lot of us, but there was more of us. So like it made us feel comfortable. We avoided the place that we went to before. We went to this breakfast place. The breakfast place, we went there twice. It was Mary's breakfast place. It was still a little weird. It wasn't uncomfortable weird, but it was still like, I don't know, I felt like they were trying to be overly nice to us to try to make up for obviously the tension that we could feel from like the guests. But yeah, but they were nice. It wasn't anything with the service or anything like that. It was just more so the customers that were in there. And then I think like the servers could realize like it was uncomfortable. So they were trying to be like extra nice. When we were leaving, they were like giving us all these extra compliments, and it was really nice of them to do that. Just sucks that they have to do that. But yeah, then we spend the rest of the day. There were like no Ubers. We could not get any Ubers because we wanted to go to the beach, but we didn't want to walk because I personally did not feel comfortable walking unless we were on the strip, and I didn't feel comfortable having to walk back to our cabin in the dark, and I didn't know like what time we planned to leave. So we were trying to get like a Lyft, Uber. There were like no cars. Then we finally got one. It seemed like a nice lady. But as she was driving, she started going in a complete different direction than where we were going. And I'm gonna try and give her the benefit of the doubt. She was trying to take us to like this other winery that's near a beach, so she says. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, that's usually where everyone goes, so I just assumed. And I'm just like, but the directions are in the app. Like, how can you just assume that we want to go somewhere different from the app? So yeah, that was weird in itself. But luckily my cousin Brianna was paying attention, and she was just like, yeah, no, you need to turn around and go the other way. And then we ended up getting to the beach, and we just like chilled at the beach, and it was really nice because we saw more people of color. So I was just like, okay, this feels better, I felt safer. So yeah, we chilled there for a couple hours till our cousins came. And then once our cousins came, we got ready and we went to dinner. Sandy's Chanties is where we ended up having dinner, but there was another place we wanted to go. So we originally gonna have dinner at the lodge, but we had our reservations for 5, and we actually really needed something later, but they were having a wedding, so they couldn't do anything later. So we couldn't do dinner at the lodge, so we ended up just going, we tried to go somewhere else. I can't remember the name, which it doesn't even matter because they were not very nice. Yeah, they were not very nice, and we decided not to stay there. So then we called Sandy's Chanties, I believe, and she said, yeah, if you guys give me like some time, I can take you after this party leaves. She said, you'll be my last table. And so we were sitting there waiting, and then we were finally able to get the table, which was really nice. I guys showed you like the shooting range back there. Everyone there was really nice. They again, I don't know if this is me being picky or like, I don't know. I feel like some people are gonna watch this and be like, she's nitpicking, but like, if you're a person of color, like if you're Black, you know, like when someone's trying to overcompensate to try and make you feel comfortable, but really just makes you feel more uncomfortable. It was kind of like that at the beginning, but after we started like chit-chatting with our servers, started talking to the bartender, everything was better. And I really appreciate that. I don't know if the chef does this all the time, but the chef came over, read us our specials, you know, thanked us for waiting and all of that. That was really nice. So that after we got like past that first awkward moment, and we really got the chance to talk to our server, things got better. And yeah, they're like they're unknown for their seafood lasagna, which I didn't have two of my cousins had, they said they liked it. I got the lobster pasta, which was really good. And it was just really nice to hear the story about how they found the shooting range and all of that, which you guys saw that clip earlier. And the last night, Sunday, we tried to go to this place for breakfast before our winery tour, and they were flat out rude. We were standing there waiting for a table, and some lady was like, oh, there's a table here, you guys gonna sit here? And then she was talking to someone in the restaurant. She's like, so are they gonna sit there? This chick comes out, she's like, no, they're not gonna sit there. And we're just like, obviously you're not talking to us, but you're talking about us, and the way that you said that was hella rude. She's like, the best that we can do is this over here, pointing to a table on the inside, but that's it. And we were just like, okay. And then I noticed that there was a sign that said it was cash only. I was like, oh, just to confirm, you guys are a cash only restaurant? She was like, yep, and that ATM there is broken. The only one that works is down the street, so you need to go there. I was like, oh, okay. We're not gonna go there, and we're not gonna eat here. I was just like, that's just like so rude and unnecessary. And then we were gonna go to this other place, but that was also cash only. And at that point I was just like, I'm not even about to like pay a fee to pull out cash for these people, like, no. So we just ended up going back to Mary's, and they were really nice again. And we didn't have like that awkward moment at that when we walked in. There was another Black family that were in there, so that was cool. Leaving though, there was a family that walked in, and the daughter or someone like literally stopped in her tracks, backed up, and looked at us like, what are you doing here? It was very odd. So after I paid, I was like, I'm just gonna stand outside and wait for everyone to finish, because this is becoming a bit much. But the best part of the whole weekend, for me at least, was the wine tours. Like, I tell people all the time, and I feel like they think I'm joking, but like, I want to retire on a winery. Like, when I retire from corporate life, I want to open a winery. Maybe even before, I don't know, but I want a winery, and I want to like work out in the field and like learn all the ins and outs of making wine and how to do it, and like roasting barrels and all of that for like bourbon based wine. I want to learn everything about wine. So I really loved the wine tour that we did through the lodge. However, I thought it was going to be like we would actually tour the wineries, learn the history of the wineries and all of that. Really, we just got to taste wine. They just took us there to taste wine and eat food and all that. But it was really nice. I hope my cousin had a great bachelorette. It was definitely a chill bachelorette. It wasn't like a turn up bachelorette. Nothing like the one that I filmed before when we went for my friend Brittany's wedding. She enjoyed her bachelorette, because it was a struggle. It was a little struggle, but it was so worth it. But yeah, but that's where I'm going to close out this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. There is a vlog posted every week. I'm going to start getting back into regular content too, so look out for that. But I will see you guys in my next video.